Between classes, practices, studying, and games, the life of a college basketball player is a daily grind, which is why the Badgers have found an interesting way to unwind in their free time.
Zach was talking to me today before practice. He goes, I just can't wait to get home and play Catan. Like, we honestly play more than we probably should. Like, it's literally an addiction. I've got a count on my phone. It's me and Aaron and Zach, and then our other roommate who's a manager on the team, Jason. And we've played over 110 games recorded. And this is since school started this year. And we're thinking an average game's about an hour, including setup and cleanup. So we're thinking we've wasted approximately like 4 to 5 days so far on playing this game.
Settlers of Catan is a strategy-based board game that challenges players to build the best settlements before their opponents. But the friendly rivalry isn't always fair.
We literally have almost lost friendships because of the game. One time, me and Matt, I told him I wasn't going to do something, and we traded some cards, and then I did that thing, and he quit. He threw his cards on the ground, he got up and he went to his room and quit, and he didn't talk to me for, like 3 hours.
When we're making our walk down from the NJP down to the locker room, we're not very much talking about basketball. It's about, what happened here, what happened there. I live with Aaron and Zach, and we were talking about the board game we're going to play when we get home, after practice is done, obviously.
It depends on who's home, but I might show up at home at 8 o'clock tonight and the board will be set up, ready for us to play, and it's like, well, I should study, but it's set up, it's here. If we can get a quick game in, it's just my study break is what we'll call it.
So between Moesch, Ferris, and Showalter, who is the best settler of Catan?
I say this with a heavy heart, but Zach, you're the best player. You're the best settler of Catan. You're at the top of the leaderboard, man. We've all been chasing you. I'm coming for you. If you're listening, I'm coming for you.
They were starting to get mad that they were playing with me because I was winning at such a high rate. But yeah, I mean, it's a great game. I'll be humble in my victory, but sometimes I win more than I lose.
The strategy involved in the game isn't unlike the battle of X's and O's on the basketball court.
100% strategy in that game. You're always anticipating what the other guy's going to do, and I mean, I'm doing that on a nightly basis in the Big Ten. So I don't always draw the parallels while I'm playing it, but I guess when you look from the outside and kind of see what that game could maybe mean to you, it's very similar in that aspect.
I'm getting into the details, but you can build roads, and sometimes people cut off your roads. So like, say you build 3 roads going to the left, and someone cuts you off, you're like, darn, now you gotta start something over. And that's kind of the same thing. If you've got a play that doesn't work, or you got a move that doesn't work, you gotta say, okay, group it together, what's our next strategy? And be able to think of that strategy before the other person cuts it off to like see in the future. So
there's no phones or video screens involved in Catan, but finding enjoyment in an old school style board game is all part of the fun.
I think especially in today's generation, when kids go home and sit on their phones for 7 hours straight at whatever they got. It's either spent in front of the TV or on their phone. I think it's good for us to kind of just have friendly banter, or sometimes it's not always friendly, but it's good to just have those relationship building games and stuff like that to be able to do.
the last board game I played before this was like Sorry or Monopoly back in the day, maybe the Game of Life. And even I remember growing up starting to play the Game of Life on a video game. So it's kind of like that movement towards the video game. So it's kind of refreshing to be able to, just sit down, put your phones away, and play a board game. Our parents are probably proud, like, yeah, they're playing a board game. That's, that's cool. Maybe they'll start reading the newspaper again.